nice and tall. Tuck those ribs into your body. Think about that lovely long spine. And in your own time, keep your left side of your body still. Take this right arm up and around. So what we're looking for here is total control around the ribs down towards the pubic bone. When we move the arm up, there can be a little bit of a tendency to rotate or extend the spine. So we're looking here for a lovely stillness. Okay? Yeah, nice. So we're going to do 3 more of these. Let's get these done. 1 and 2. Relax your knees. And 3. Lovely. Other side then. We lift up and around. So almost allow the arm circle to happen, but devote as much attention into that tummy area. 2 more. Lift up and around. Last time. Lift it up and around. So we're going both arms at the same time here. So we've now increased the risk of us losing that stability around the torso. So more concentration now required. 5 more. Nice and slowly going back. 1. Squeeze the arms up, lift them up, and back and round. We go for 2. Lift. And 3. Bring them up to your ears. Straighten your arms. Get that elbow nice and long. 4. Good. And 5. Lovely. Keep your arms out to the side, palms down. Keep the arms in line with the shoulder. Palms up, palms down. Palms up and down. Palms up and down. 2 more. 1. Keep the ribs in. 2. Arms in front of you now and to the side. You've got to keep that lovely length away from the armpits. 2 more. 1. Stop at the shoulder. And 2. Stop at the shoulder. Good. Palms up, same thing. Forwards. Return. Can you bring the hands together to touch? Yes. Together to touch. Last time, together to touch. And release. Take the hands in front of you into a prayer position. Nice perky elbows. Take the arms up. Try and bring the elbows together. And release. And as you release, try and almost bring the angle between your wrist and your fingers in a bit more. Yeah. So we go up and out. Yes. Keep the heel of the hand together. Out. 2 more of these. We're just working into our wrists. 1. You'll feel this on the back of the shoulders perhaps as well. And 2. This time we're going to shoot those arms up and then all the way wide to the side. Lovely. So we bring the hands in, keep the elbows together for as long as you can, and then, they just have to split apart. Good. 1 more of those. Bring the hands in, keep the elbows in, lift, and release. Hands across your body, as if we're going to go down a slide. Ribs in, take that breath in, keep your pelvis still, so keep the knickers still. Exhale as you twist to the side. Keeping the pelvis still, take a breath here. Exhale, return to center. We go the other way. Breath in. Exhale, shoulders fall away from your ears. Twist. In. Exhale, return to center. So continue with those. Work at your speed. And if you feel that your hip wants to move, or you can't stop your bottom from moving, we want to counteract. So as an example, as I twist to my left, I put some weight, some force into my left hip to stop it moving round to the side. So as I twist to the right, I put the force into my right hip so it doesn't follow my right shoulder. So it's called that counteraction. We need to counteract the rotation because the spine and the pelvis, we're looking to move individually. 1 more to each side. Twist and release. Shoulders down. Watch you're not leaning forward. Twist and release. Arms down. I'm going to do a normal roll down here. Let me just amend this camera angle. So, as we roll down, ribs in, nod the head, fold forward. And then as you come up, let those arms remain nice and dangly. As you put your pelvis over your knees, ribs over, the pelvis, shoulders settle. Breath in, exhale, nod the head, soak those ribs up into the tummy. Yes, fold forward. Hold at the bottom and circle your wrists in both directions. Before you gently rise, keep those arms dangling away from the body. Lift up. Last time, breath in. And we exhale. Focus this time on getting that t-shirt to lift away from your body. So try and get your spine to lift into your t-shirt to accentuate that flexion. Hold at the bottom, breathing in. And you exhale, come back up again. Slowly moving through the pelvis, over the pelvis with the ribs. Lifting tall with every movement. Give your body space to breathe. Good. Come into a lateral flexion. Arm up and over. And we go straight to the other side. So take the arm to the ear and bend. So we've done rotation of the spine. We've done flexion of the spine. And now we're doing the lateral flexion of the spine. Also done some nice work with your shoulders. So we want to move into the legs next. Over. One more to each side. Over. And over. Good. And into a couple of loose twists. Just let those arms flop round with quite a bit of energy. Keep that tummy in, keep the belly button linking into the body, and relax. So we're going to do some lunges now with your band, okay? I'm going to take my socks off because I've got thick winter socks on today. I would double your band over just so it's tidy. So sideways on, stand up nice and tall. Remember, I want that focus on the front knee not moving. Send one leg back, bend the back knee, keep that knee on the front over the shin, and arms are out. 10, lift, 9, lift, good. 8, 7, we go 6, down, 5, down. Watch that front knee, it's starting to propel forward. Have a little look at yourself in your camera if you can. See how that knee, that's a better one. Yes, much better. So we focus on that back knee dropping down. Good, arms above your head. As you dip, I want you to pull the band apart as you dip down. So let's go. Pull apart, release, pull apart, release, pull apart, release. 5 more. 5, lift, 4, 3, lift, 2, lift, 1, lift, stay down. Pull the band apart 10 times. Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand, come out of it. Arms down. Gets the heart rate up, that does. Breath in. Take the other leg back. So we start with the arms in front of us and we bend, lift. Much better on this side. Good. Bend and lift, shoulders relaxing, remember. Bend, lift, bend, lift. Make sure there's good pressure into that big toe of your front foot. 4, 3, lift, 2, lift, 1. Arms above the head for the pull apart. Now I noticed that I was there arching my lower spine a bit, so I'm going to really concentrate on that belly connection. You've already gone. Woo! Let's go. 10, lift, 9, pull apart, pull apart, 6, lift, 5, lift, 4, 3, oh goodness, 2, 1, stay down, it easier. Get rid of that lactic acid creeping into the front of those legs there. Just a bit of marching on the spot. Okay, side lunges now. Again, tidy up the band, shoulders away from the ears. We're going to just step to the side. You just bend one knee, track the knee over the leg, track the knee over the leg, track it over the toes is what I mean. Good. So the leg that's poking out doesn't bend, doesn't bend. Not bending. Good. Keeping those arms in front. 4, we're changing it. 3, in 2, and 1. This time it does bend. Woo! So the leg you're stepping out on bends. Step and bend. Good. Step and bend. Step and bend. 3 more. Step and bend. 2, and 1. Let's go the other side. So it's a step. Step. Good. So we just bend the knee that's like your anchor. We go 5, lift, 4, 3, woo, 2, and 1. Now it's the step and bend, in, step and bend. Good. 6 more. 6, in, 5. You might be feeling breathless. So am I. Keep going. We got 3, in, 2, heart rate's high. Yes, and stop and release. Balance. Arms up. Good. So if you've got your right foot off the floor, twist round to the right. Or if you've got the left, twist to the left. And back. 2 more. 1. Release. Arms up. 2. Release. Other side. It's a challenge to stay in a balance when we've just been so dynamic. Twisting over that bent leg. Twist, release. Let's do 2 more. Twist, release. Last time. Twist, release. Arms down, band down. Oh, yes. Let's go down to the mat. Make sure you keep the band local. So rearrange your room if you need to. And we rearrange the camera angle as well. Look at that, look at that. All right. So, first, standing at the top of the mat, we're going to do the plank. Yippee! Ribs in, lengthen through the top of the body. That will be just fine there. Good. As you exhale, nod your head, lift the ribs and the belly in. Think about lifting the spine, lengthen your posterior chain, so lengthen everything on the back of the body. And then we walk out. Come onto your hands and knees, forearms, or stay in the traditional plank. Relax the shoulders away from the ears, lifting the belly in. And we now need to calm the breath. Heart rate is reducing from that busy little warm-up. Although I think we definitely went over the warm-up into a workout. I'm not quite sure what the distinction would be, but we definitely cracked on with that. So, we've done 20 seconds so far. Take a nice deep breath in here. Can you lift one leg up and then down? Lift the other, that will do. Lift, down, lift, down. Point the toes if you like. Point, down, 4, 4. Just gives us something to do. 3, 2, 1 more each side. 1. Remember, coming down if you need to, but we're going to stay here for a little bit longer. Stay here for 10, 9, 8. Lift your belly up. Soak into the mat with your hands. 2, 1. Rest. Push back. That was 1:10. Well done. Circle the wrists in both directions. Catch your breath. And when you're ready to, lie down on the mat, popping a cushion underneath your head if you use it. And when we come down, you want to come down neatly, remember? So sit nice and tall. your knees, soak the ribs into the body, and have a little wriggle around if you need it. Straight into single knee folds today, so we put the knee up and down. We lift, lower, lift, lower. Find a rhythm and make sure that when that foot comes into contact with the floor, you're not plopping it down. It needs to be a deliberate movement, but precise. So it's not feather-like. We're not doing toe taps. There's a definite down, lift, down, lift. Good. 3 more. 2 to come. 2, down, 2, down. 1 more, down, and down. 2 the doubles, lift, lift. And let's do our ankle circles while we're here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Change direction. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Put one foot down and then the other. Take your arms back. Rib cage closure. Foundation of every class I do. Such an important movement. So many principles we need to really explore. Shoulders, getting the arms tracking back. Working through the abs into the pelvis, that lovely spinal and pelvic stability. Ribs soaking into the body. Keeping the legs still as well. Pelvic floor can help a bit with all of this. So we're always looking to maintain stability. 2 more then. Let's take it back after this. Twice more. We go back once. And release. And twice. And then let those hands settle back down by your bottom. Come into a double knee fold again. Double knee fold. And hang here. And now we're going to take a deep breath in. And we're going to point our toes to the ceiling and then point them to the wall. So we put them up and away. We point, we flex and point. We're working through the ankles. We've just done some ankle circles. And now we're working the ankles in a different direction. 5, 5. Pull them into the shin. 3, release. 2, release. And 1, release. Can you put your heels together now? Toes are apart, knees are apart. So we're like a little frog. Good. Take a deep breath in here. And I want you to then push your right leg away. And then your left leg away. We're doing push-aways in a double knee fold with the hip rotated. Out, back, 6, 6. Keep it going. 5, return, 5. 4 more each side. 4 and 4. 3 to come. Ribs in. Watch that doesn't help the back lift away. 2, 2, 1 more. 1 and 1. Untwist the legs, so now the toes point the ceiling. Take a deep breath in, and we're going to straighten one leg up, then the other leg, plank position. So both legs are straight, toes pointing to the ceiling. Take a breath in, and then bend both knees. We straighten, bend. Straighten, bend. 6 more. 1, bend. 2, bend. 3, bend. 4, we bend. 5 and 6. Bend. Take a deep breath in here. Glue your legs together and the feet and the knees. Palms to the ceiling. Hip rolls. Roll the legs over to the side. Lovely. As far as you feel able to go. Maybe you're restricted by the environment around you today. Just take it as far as you feel you can go, remembering to keep that opposite shoulder on the mat. 2 more to each side. Let's go over. 1, roll it, roll it, roll it. 1 and 2 and 2. Bring those knees back to center. Arms back in as well. And put one foot down and the other. Take a lovely breath in. And grab your, I was about to call it a wand.
Need a bit of a kick.
Let's do our push away. So soak the ribs into the body, and we're pushing away. Have really good tension on there. You're strong. So good twang to push into. Here we go. 10 in, 9 and 8. Release. 7, 6, back. 5, 4, and 3. We got 2 and 1. Rotate toes outwards. Out, in, out, in. That looks good. Keep the arms as still as you can. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Internally rotate those toes to the inside now, so they're facing the center line. 8, in, 7, 6, back, 5, 4, and 3, 2, and 1. Good. Take a nice deep breath in and swap the foot that's in the band. So right foot or the other foot's now on the floor, and we commence the normal push away. Taking your time, really get that arch of that foot pushing away from your bottom. Push, release, push, release. Here we go. 10 in, 9. We got 8, back. 7, 6 more. 5, 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Toes to the outside now. 10 in, 9. We've got 8, back. 7, and 6, 5, 4, and 3, only 2, only 1. Toes in, 10, in, 9, take it back, 8, 7, only 6 more, only 5 more, there's 3, good, 2, keep it moving for the 1, good, put both feet in, make sure there's space between your feet, almost like a third foot that you can't see. So there's definitely space. I like to see it as a third foot. Have your arms out to the side. You should have the space for that. And you're only going to now gently push your feet away and back. And you can have as much resistance into this as you like. When you bring the knees back, try not to bring them past the hip. Out and in. We want to go at a lovely double knee fold height away. That looks great. Yes, happy with that. Good. Focus on the stability. Watch your thighs don't come in too close. I'm checking in on myself as well. It's really easy for them to bounce in like a boomerang. Focus on keeping them out. In. 5 more. 1. Back. 2. Push away like you're on a trampoline. And 4. And 5. Take a break if you need it. Otherwise, pike position. Yes. Take a breath in here. You're going to bend your knees in and then you push to the top corner of the room. So it's kind of where the ceiling meets your wall. Or if you've got super high ceilings today, just make sure that you're now pushing away at a height that was different from the first time we did it. And bring your knees in more this time. We're working that inner hip flexion range. Off we go. 8. Back. Keep the legs apart. 6. And 5. Keep the connection. 4. 3. Woo. 2. Yes. And 1. Bend the knees. Now take your hands further towards the end of your band. Keep the legs still. We're going to do rib cage closure with the band. So if your band wasn't even, like mine was never even, you just want to make sure you've got enough on each side because you're going to take the arms backwards and up. My cross of my band is now in between my legs. So let me just twist to the side to show you how that's set up for me. It's crossed over, in between each knee. I push back. I'm now taking my arms behind me, above the chest. Behind me, above my chest. My legs are staying still. Nice. That's a better correction, Angie. Yeah, good. So take the arms back and release. Back, release. 8 more. 8. And 7. Keep the ribs down. 6. Back. 5. We got 4. Release. 3. Release. 2 more. 1 more. And hold the arms above your chest. Now, you can either repeat legs only or arms only, or if you feel you want to move on to the next exercise, we do arms and legs. Okay? So, arms and legs, moving away from the center of the body at the same time. 8 more. 8, back. 7, return. 6, back. 5, woo! 4, keep the belly down. 3, and 2, and 1. Yes, very good, well done. Just do one arm at a time now, and that one. We go that side, and that side. Legs are still. 2, 2, 1 more. And that side, opposite arm, opposite leg. Stretch and stretch away. It's a little bit more challenging, obviously, doing one arm at a time in the coordination sense. Because you've got to keep one foot still. It's not as weighty as the arms and legs both together, but there's still a challenge here. I think it's harder to take the leg a bit lower, so maybe go a bit low with the leg. 3 more each side. 3 and 3. Ribs down, lower back, nicely connecting into the floor. 2 more. 1, release. 1, release. Last time. Out and out. Woo! Put one foot down and take that band off the other side. If you've got any kind of like tension in the hands, give the wrists a little whirl, and we're going to just do some lat pull downs. So, thumbs facing each other, elbows nice and wide to the side. Remember, elbows in line with your shoulders as you pull the arms apart and release. So you want to, when you've got the band stretched apart, check your wrist is above your elbow, that 90-degree angle between the upper and lower arm. Out, in, out, up. If you want more tension, you just have the hands closer together at the start with the band tauter. We go out, up, 8 more, 8, release, 7, working the chest now, 6, up, 5, up, 4 more, release, 3, release, 2 more, 2, lift, and 1, lift. Good, take a nice deep breath in here. Let's do our triceps. Thumbs facing behind your head, so my thumbs are facing backwards, left arm still. I'm going to pull that right arm apart. So I'm pulling the band apart as I take my fist towards my shoulder. These look great. Keeping the rest of the body still. All that's moving is that elbow joint, moving the lower arm and hand towards the shoulder. 2 more. Other side. Let's go. Down and up. Down and up. 8 more. 8. Lift. 7. Find a rhythm that works for you. And 5. Up. 4. Just 3. Only 2. And 1. Alternate, but in a double knee fold, it's going to toe tap. So as you move the right arm, you toe tap the left leg. Right leg, left arm. So we're opposites, opposites. Here we go. 8 and 8. Pull the band apart. 7, 7. And 6 and 6. Just a few more then. 5, 5. Keep moving. 4 and 4 Very good. Put one foot down at a time. Keep your arms up, thumb facing each other, and into some bridges. So the arms are staying above the chest. We're just now working into our hip extension, and our spine is lifting away from the mat. 10, down. Keep your knees nice and still. Squeeze the butt together as you lift. Good. Keep the rhythm. 4, down. 3, down. 2, and 1. Hold it up. Pulse it. Push, 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 push. 10, 9, how high can you go? 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold here. Take your arms behind your head. Pull the bands apart. Release. Keep the bottom and spine up. We're pulling the bands apart. 10, release. 9, and 8, lift your hips. 7, and 6 more. 5 more. 4, and 3, 2, 1. Arms above your chest again. More pulses. Push, push, push. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold here. And gently pop the band down. And you're going to spine curl down. So curl through the back of the body and relax the bottom. Let's do that one more time. Spine curl up. Get that height you desire. Find that lovely length through the front of the thighs, down to the ribs. And then gently peel the spine back down, keeping that pubic bone nice and lifted to the very last second. Take a breath in here. And exhale. We'll take one more breath in and an exhale. Take your cushion away from behind your head. Curl ups, just a few. Elbows in your peripheral vision. Breathing in. When you're ready, think about nodding your head and gently elevating away sequentially. Hold. And then come back down, untucking the head last. So you're looking at the ceiling. You curl your neck. The head is still on the mat. Only when the head is curled and tucked do you start moving through the neck, shoulder area. Hold at the top. And we gently come back down. If you want to add the breath, you breathe in. Exhale, move. You take a breath. And exhale, come back down. Take a breath in. Nod the head and go. Take a breath in here. Exhale, come back down. So we breathe in. We exhale and move. Breathing in. Exhale, release. Here we go. In. Nod and go. Breathing in. Exhale, release. Take a breath. Nod and go. Take a breath. And release. Super job. One more to come there. Take a breath. Nod and go. Take another breath. And release. Last time. Take a breath. Nod and go. Lovely. I love how you move those ribs with that last one. And roll back down with control. Arms releasing away from the body. And roll directly onto your side for oyster. Feet in line with your bottom. Any cushion that you need now between your ear and your arm. So keeping that top hip nice and still, knees are together to start with, ankles are together. When you're ready, you start to lift and lower. That's lovely. Watch you're not rocking back and going too fast. There's a little bit of rocking with that top hip, so stabilize, keep the knickers as still as you can. Take that top arm up above your head. Every time you close the legs, you're going to take the arm over and up. So we're not using a weight or a band or any small equipment, we're just continuing to mobilize through. And our arm adds its own body weight. 5, lift, 4, and 3, lift, 2, very good, and 1, keep the arm up, and now close the knees, lift the feet up, same thing here, open and close. So we've got the ankles off the floor, And we're bringing the knees and the legs back together. So we close the arm over and lift. Close and lift. Yeah, that'll be great. 3 more. 1 and 2. Yes. And 3. And keep the arm there. And put the feet down and glide the arm around. Super job. Let's roll on to our other side. For a little set on the other side. Whew. Knees bent, feet in line with your bottom. Ribs bringing in, and don't forget, if we can manage a little lift in that waistline on the lower side, it helps to bring the spine into a more neutral position. So imagine those ants crawling underneath your body, between your ribs and your hip. Give a little lift there if you can. Not compulsory, it's just a progression. We start to lift and lower that top knee again, now thinking about that little lift in the waistline if we can. Here we go, keeping the pelvis nice and still this time. Good. Working right here. 7, down, 6, down. We got 5 and 4, just 3 and 2 and 1. Good. Oh, we didn't do the arms, did we here? Oh dear, we'll have to do another 10 then. Let's get these done. We're going to be a bit lopsided today. Do you know, I was just thinking about the time and I was thinking, right, we need to definitely get the spinal extension done. That's what I was thinking. I lost the plot for a minute. All right, 4 more. 1, out, 2, out, 3, and 4. Keep the arm lifted, ankles up. Here we go, same thing. 10, up. 9, up, 8. You see, everything's always there. Sometimes it's just in a jumbled order.
Welcome to my world.
Yes, am I counting? 4 more. 1, up, 2, up, 3, and last one. Woo! Arm down, feet down, and roll onto your tummy. You can keep those arms out in front of you. Move your legs apart so they're wider than hip width apart. And think about the relationship now with your pubic bone and the mat. Really allow that connection to be strong, but lift the belly button in. Knees bent, soles of your feet lifting up towards the ceiling. Let's come up properly into our extension. So I've got my hands now, a nice sort of circle in front of me. I'm going to put my head in that circle. Take a breath in, exhale, roll my nose and come up into a cervical and thoracic extension. So I've now lifted myself properly and I'm going to gently now start to lift each leg in turn, pushing the sole of my foot towards the ceiling. Lift, lift, yeah, lift. Try and reduce any momentum creeping up your back. This is about your hips. So the bottom moves and a little bit of momentum creeps into the small of the back. Keep the head still. 5, 5, good. 4, put the head down if you need to. 3, 3, we got 2, 2, and 1. Now, just the right side now. 5 little pulses, so just lift the right. 5 quick moves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, first side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, last side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax the legs. Wiggle the legs back together so they're now in a comfortable position. And pop your head back down. And let's come into our normal cobra. So, hands in line with the head, elbows wide, shoulder blades glazing away from the spine. Lift the belly button into the body and start to roll your nose away from the mat, pausing in cobra prep or continuing into full cobra, lifting through the front of the body. And then gently start to bring that belly button, then the ribs down, taking the chest down and tucking the head in. Take a breath. Exhale, roll the nose and we come back down. With control always. 2 more of these then. Roll the nose, lift up. When we're here now, I want you to drop your chin to your chest. Hold it, and then gently lift up again. Back to center, back down. Tucking the head in. Go again, roll the nose, and lift up, and turn to look over each shoulder. So turn the head, hello, there you are. Good, back through center to the other side. Great job. And now gently bring those elbows down beside your body. Try not to keep them wide, and tuck the head in. Excellent, take a nice deep breath in, and push your bottom back towards your heels. Stretch through the back of the body. Take a couple of breaths in here. And an exhale. Take another breath in, and then quickly coming up onto our 4-point kneeling. I'd like to do cat to finish. Lift your belly into your body. Lift the ribs up. Make sure that head is coming out of the shoulders. Don't punch the head in. Lift it out. Pelvic curl the bottom. Then roll the flexion, the bend through the spine, tuck the head in last. And then release away. So we're thinking about that fire under our tummy as we lift the body away. We lift the ribs. We find that curve underneath us, and then we relax. Go again, nice. Lift and release. I'd like to see your head tucking in a bit more. Move the bottom. That's it. Now stay there and really think about that fire getting hotter. Can you move your t-shirt higher to the ceiling on your back? Yes! And release. One more like that. Really focus on that second flexion. Breathe in as you exhale. Curl the bottom. Ripple that lovely movement up the body, tucking your head in. Breathe in, and then as you exhale, try and become curvier. Lift your bra strap to the sky and relax. You come back down onto your forearms, circle your wrists. And if you feel like you want that last stretch, just push your bottom back. Couple of breaths. And then tuck your toes underneath and push your bottom up into downward dog. Push your heels down and then gently walk your hands towards your feet, rolling up nice and slowly, bringing everything sequentially on top of one another like some building blocks. Whew, that feels good. All right, nearly done. Well done, you. So let's just do dumb waiter with the band. Where have I put my red band? Oh, it's under the mat. So have your hands so the palms are facing the ceiling, thumbs on the outside, and very gently squeeze the shoulder blades together and open up across your chest. 5 more. 1, release, 2, and 3. You're doing great. 4 and 5. And now lengthen the arms. 1, in. That's nice. 2, bring it in. 3 and 4. In. Last time. And do you know what I fancy doing now? I fancy a little bit more on the shoulders. Thumbs in and just lift those arms above your head. Pull the bands apart. And release it back over the top. We'll do 1 more of those. Lift up, stretch the bands apart, bring it to your lower spine, stretch, 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 over the top. Ooh, good. Breathing in here for 4, 3, 2, 1. We exhale nice and slowly. Always thinking about our posture. Can we bring the ribs into any further connection? Are we standing tall? Can we lift the head any higher? Slow down the arms for the final 8, 7, 6 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ta-da!